I thought you might enjoy meeting Bert the Betta in his aquarium. He's a happy betta fish, male of course, and he spends a lot of his day making bubble nests on top of the water in the vain hopes that a female will come by and he can fertilize her eggs and then catch them in his mouth and blow them into the bubble nest and then guard them while they grow, and then when they hatch he'll keep them in the bubble nest area, and when they stray he'll go grab them in his mouth and blow them back into the bubble nest. One of nature's most effective fathers. It's really important that that a betta fish be given sufficient room. This is a 2.5 gallon aquarium, and it should be no smaller than that. Pet shops sell them in little bowls, and they'll claim that that's sufficient for a betta fish. It's not. Just keep in mind that betta fish come from Asia, and they live in swamps and in rice paddies, where the water is generally still, murky, warm, full of plants and scum, and lots of hidey holes. You notice that rock there is hollow and has two entrances, one in the back where you can't see and the one in the front where you can see. Bert here very often goes into the cave to avoid the light. Fortunately, he's not doing so now, so that you can watch him swim around. I feed him once a day, all that he will eat within the space of a minute. Actually, they'll tell you when they're hungry and when they're not. He'll eat until he loses interest in it, and that's pretty much within a minute. And off he goes. I feed the pellet food that's on the in most pet shops, and I change the water once a week. On the weekend, in fact, he's due for a change now, and I'll change half the water, which has been treated with conditioner. There's a special conditioner for betta fish that gives them minerals that are good for that particular variety of fish. And is that the most important thing is to let the water set until the temperature of the two in the aquarium and the replacement water is the same. You can tell when a betta fish is happy easily enough, but only if they have a place to hide. If they can hide under plants or in their hidey hole, then you know that they're not very stressed out if they're out and about like Bert is today. He usually doesn't react very negatively to my hand because he associates it with food, but he'll pay attention. That was just one of his little aggression signals. And he's just curious about my hand, and he's not stressed about it. I guess you know that you can't keep a two male betta fish in an aquarium this size. The one will kill the other. Hence, that's why they're called Siamese fighting fish. In the wild, they don't fight so much as, like most animals in the wild, use ritual signals to signal aggression so that they don't actually come to blows. But in confined spaces, they'll fight to the death. I don't keep a female betta in there because I don't want to have to deal with the spawn. They're easy enough to raise, however. And there's sites on the internet that will tell you how to do that. Well, I hope you've enjoyed visiting Bert in his aquarium, and perhaps sometime I will make another video of him if I discover that he's doing something more interesting than just wandering around in the muck of his swamp. Keep well.